Welcome back YouTube for another video from the Olympus Sky, and this time I'm actually going to redo one of my images. I had a Skype call with my friends and everything, and we were talking about steel and everything, and I found, that it's really important to point this out once more, this image. And if you would be so kind to save this image on your computer, I will become a happy man too. Now, the reason I'm redoing this because this was actually my fourth video, and I've been improving with uncovering anomalies as well. Now it's not so much about uncovering more stuff and everything, but I would like to point out because lately, our channels have become more about finding technology, civilization. And in order to create technology, of course, there will be like, even if a civilization would stop using steel, there would be like a period in time where they would actually use steel. Now, the interesting part, of course, this is an original image and you can find the link in the description. So, let's get into the image. And I would just like to point out that I'm going to jump in right into it. This thing, and my friend made a good point there, Chris from the Mars Anomalies channel as well. I mean, of course, most of it is rock, indeed. I mean, who knows, granite whatsoever, you have all kinds of different rock. When you look at this is a chunk of polished, and I'm gonna tell you this twice, processed metal. Processed. So, this is not something you find in nature. It has to be processed by someone, by some intelligent civilization. And that's the whole interesting part about this chunk of steel. Now, if this is not convincing for you, check this one out. That is processed steel. That's the whole point. It's really, really important. And there is actually a ton of steel in this image. And more here. And we'll jump in a moment into anomalies and interesting lines and, well, the usual basically. There's also a interesting dinosaur skull in it and an anomaly that I've found several times on Mars, which I couldn't explain it. I'm going to show you right now. Hold on, that is really old. One of my older videos here. Now I zoomed a lot in here, but you just found my thumbnail, of course, because I saved my thumbnails. Like I said earlier, I am a backup junkie. It's about this thing here. You can see it has a very intriguing shape. It looks like an American football, like rugby. And you can see all those dots in here. Now let me grab this. 1, 2, 3 dots going in a circle, going like this. And it really has some kind of American football shape to it. Now, really interesting video. If you want to go watch that one and you haven't watched it, definitely watch that one. And let's jump into the image and let's compare. And after that, we'll check out the dinosaur skull here just in a moment. Let me see which one's perfect. I'll show you the original one. Let me duplicate a layer here so I can draw it out for you. Should I do this one or this one? Dilemmas. Alright, let's grab it. Let's see how big it is. Indeed. Now if you look at this, it has almost the exact shape. Now that's a bit, alright, something like this. Something's going out of this. Something's going like this. And there's a circle in front of this. Whatever this is, it looks remarkably a lot like this. Now it's a lot less sharp because I had to throw in some old school tricks in here. But look at this one, look at that one, and it's absolutely astonishing to find actually the same thing. So this could be like a device or something that was commonly used on Mars. Let's see, these are really the old school steps. If you're a veteran subscriber on my channel, you might recognize those steps. But let's jump into the next anomaly here. And I'll show you this. Now, I should duplicate this as well. Hold on. Just a bit of structure here. Brush. Base and base. Right, so it will be a lot less confusing for me. And let's brush this out. And you will actually see it's right here. It looks like some kind of reptilian shape, like kind of like how do you call it, like a crocodile thing. Alright, now that's a really bad drawing here. Of course you can see I'm not that good in drawing. Of course with the mouse it's horrible. Let me see, what can we do? Just a little bit less of this, a bit of more of this. And you can see it's starting to pop out. Now this area in particular, you can see that there is a lot more pixelation in here going on than here. That's of course due to me removing the shadow. Let's draw this out. See, some kind of eye here. It's actually like center of this piece skull here, and then you got the jaw here. And that's just very interesting, you know. Let's go jump to the next one. I also found this thing really strange, and we'll just go in a minute to some more steel things going on here. It looks like, and then another circle in it. Now it might seem like nothing to you, I can understand that. Now this is one of those kind of hexagonic shapes that we've seen earlier in my videos. The one was about the moon, the most recent one. We found a really interesting hexagon there. And as always, I'll post this enhanced image on my Google+. As you can see, it looks a lot different than the usual enhancements. That's due to me just wanting to see the shadows and everything, just seeing through it. And as you can see, the steel here is really crazy. Now, there's a lot more going on to it. And let me see. And you can see that there's even more steel in the back here. Look at this. And this was some kind of construction. And whatever it is completely demolished. We've got another kind of circle here. And connecting to it. So kind of connections going to this circle. I mean, the shapes here are very interesting. And you can clearly like distinguish the steel from the rocks. You can see that this is more like a rock. And this is also what I found really interesting. It's just, especially in those early images. I mean, the images I've been doing before prior to this channel. And I was of course looking for the highest quality. And this is really nice image. I must say. And at some point the greens will stop popping out. Now, of course, I'm enhancing a lot here, so we can't trust the colors. But nevertheless raised a couple of questions. In my anomaly career. This is not a career, I mean, seriously, if you think you're going to earn money with videos hunting anomalies, you're dead wrong. That's just a fact. I know I've turned on ads and everything, but it's like 20 cents or 15 cents per video. It's not even worth it. But what is worth it is sharing this information with other people. I mean, there's clearly something going on Mars. And this is my whole point, because we're making so many videos here. And we're talking about strange shapes and saying, look, this has to be steel. And my friend from the Mars Anomalies channel pointed out early on in one of his videos as well that lava doesn't look like that. And yes, I have checked out enough images from Earth as well, and I just can't find these shapes. If you do find the shapes, some shapes, well, the Earth has been inhabited in almost every corner on this planet. Probably. And there's another shape here I would like to show you, which most probably just a really interesting rock formation here. Let's jump back to this one. And let's brush it out. Some kind of destroyed piece here, and it almost looks like it has pipes coming out of it, all next to each other. Now it is completely destroyed. Of course, we are still on Mars. And who knows if that's actually part of the rock or not. And I know that there's a lot more in this image going on than I'm showing you right now. I actually spent like an entire month on this image. Let's go to the next interesting area here. Like I said, this is really the main point of this video, is there is steel, and not just steel, polished steel, processed steel. And it's just super interesting. Look at this. Hold on, where is that thing? Here's another, polished piece of steel. Let's go jump to the next place. And let me find the enhanced one. And I had another really interesting one. And this image is pretty big. The resolution is really nice. I'm getting lost at the moment. I have to show you this one. Where is it? Let's see. Hope you're having a nice weekend there. I don't know if you are checking the World Cup of Soccer. Not really into that, but what an amazing game yesterday. And if you wonder, I am from the Netherlands. Now I'm looking for that little tiny thing. And a very interesting shape here. This is really one big piece of chunk of steel here. Where is it? I don't think I'm actually going to find it anymore. Should have just pointed it out or something. Now here's another interesting thing I would like to show you, what I've shown actually in my old video as well. This thing, I remember when we were comparing it with this thing, has again that weird strange shape to it. Now I thought I had another layer here. I went all crazy here. And this shape here is exactly the same like the anomaly we're showing here. Just a bit different, but remember, like I said before, it's completely destroyed at kind of a 90-degree angle here, and then that weird broken off shape. It might actually be broken off in half. Now the next one here, you can see this kind of 90-degree angle. Something is lying right here. And let me check out something else here. This is so frustrating. I'm still looking for that thing, but I'm obviously not going to find it anymore. And this definitely what's lying on top of here. Looks to me like some kind of steel mesh. Something is sticking out here as well. Let me see if we can enhance that as well. See, there's like a 90-degree angle going on here. Very, very interesting image. Let's see. I got another couple of videos coming up. Not sure if I'll make them right now or tomorrow, because I found some interesting stuff in backgrounds again. One in a more recent curiosity one, and a follow-up video of my friend's video, Chris from the Mars Anomalies channel. I hate this so much. This is so frustrating. This is one of those crazy stuffs. I just don't understand this. Let me just explain here. As you can see this color, right? That's lying right there. You can see this color, and this one's pretty common. Now this is a really big color difference in comparison to the rest of the image. It's clearly something different. Now could this be like steel that has rusted away? Like this could be steel and this is rust. And I really think it's steel, because again, which is really strange here, you've got this really weird opening here, and it goes like this, something here, another 90-degree angle. It's something is going on there, and it's probably, like I said before, destroyed, but it became part of the rock. I have no idea what's going on there, but we can all agree that there's a lot of stuff going on Mars. And that's why you're on the channel, of course, and definitely check out my friends as well. I'm still bothered by me not finding like a really interesting anomaly here, because I totally lost it. It's a chunk of rocks, anomalies, steel. This is a really old one I'd like to point out as well. Comes some kind of tube here going to the back. I remember I was looking for the top picture, top part. Maybe if I would be able to find it, it would be really nice. If you have found it, let me know. This thing here, look at that, pretty interesting here, going like this. Wait, we got the inverted mode. Maybe I can still find it. I think I really should give up. Anyways, I call this a video, so I've pointed out some interesting anomalies here. I would like to show you again. This is to me like a dinosaur skull. We've got this shape. We found this one earlier on in another area. Supposedly like an entirely different area, a lot further away. But hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next video. and I still hope that I can find the anomaly when I stop the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, please press like, and check out the other channels in my description. You can find the official link in the description and the enhanced picture on my Google+. So do follow me on Google+. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.